Hello friends, welcome to Cadcam station. In this video tutorial I'm going to show you that how to start or modify your part template and what kind of modification and options you need to change right inside your part template to make it customized. So whenever you start sketching inside the Solidworks, you start with your own settings with easy. Okay, so this tutorial is going to be for beginners. So before starting the video, I would like to request you to please subscribe to my channel, like and share, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss the latest upcoming videos from my side. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is you can go to the new. As you can see, new document, click on it. You can see that there are three options available: part, assembly and drawing. So I'm gonna cover the part template modification. So in order to make modification, you need to go to the advanced settings. So click on it. You can also see here there is the template, MPD and tutorials. So when you click on to the template files, there are three options. Select the part template on which you can create your own modifications, then click OK. Now when you are on your screen, you can simply just see the same settings or the same user interface as the novice one, but from where we're gonna start for modification. As you can see on the top of, there is a gear icon named option. When you click on it, the second window pops up. There are two options available: system options and document properties. On the system options, when you click on it, there are several options available, which is by default checked out, so leave it as it is. This is for the drawing templates. If you wanted to make modification the drawing template, so this is for that. So again, I'm gonna go with the sketch option. There is a few options available, like this is the option. If it is not selected, you have to select it: auto rotate, view, normal to sketch plane on sketch creation and sketch edit. What it makes any different, let me show you when it is unchecked. Okay, let me just quickly draw a simple body like this, roughly extrude it, and okay. When I try to make sketch on this surface, click on it and hit the sketch, it will not rotate normal to your view. You have to click on to this normal to, then it will be normal to your view. So to make it automatically appear, click on to the option, go to the sketch and check the auto rotate view option. Now see what will happen. When you click on sketch, it will automatically rotate normal to your view. It just speeds up your work process. So it works like that. Again, few more options to change over here. Fully defined sketch, you don't need to check it. Create sketch on new part, leave it as it is. Now this is the option, you need to enable it. I just preferred it to be checked. Okay, so what it does actually, so let me show you when it is unchecked. And let me just delete this part. Okay, when I select the plane and I select the circle, when I start from the origin and I have to click, I can still change its diameter. So in order to make it fix, I have to go to the smart dimension and then select the circle and enter the desired dimension, which makes it completely defined, fully defined sketch. So this is a long process. Now another method is when we go to sketch and check it, enable on-screen input, so click OK. Now see what is the difference. When I start from the origin, now you can see that there is the input values box available for you to enter the values. When you enter the value 15, it will just go to the 15. When you select the smart dimension, you can just simply enter without entering the value. You can just simply place the dimension on your sketch. But there is one more thing that we have. This involves two processes: designing the circle, okay, sketch the circle and then put the dimension onto it. So to overcome this problem, you have another option available: create a dimension only when value is entered. When you checked it and click OK and start from the origin, now again when you enter the value, see, the dimension is automatically created. So you no need to go to the smart dimension to enter the dimension to make it fully defined. Same thing happens when you start with the rectangle, like 15 by 30. So you don't need to fully define it by go to the smart dimension. This works like that. So what are the other modifications we need to changes? So in the sketch option we are good to go. In the display option is okay. So this is in the selection option, you can go with the box and with the lasso. You know that what that means is you can select whatever you like. In the performance menu, if your computer is low specs, then you can choose faster. If you are having fast computer, then you can choose the best option available. This is for assembly purpose. I will cover this section on the later on videos. There is an external references. Okay, so this is the default template. If you have already a template available saved somewhere, then you can assign the part template from here. Okay, then you can assign the assembly and the drawing template. I will show you that how to create these kinds of template part dot. Okay, so in the file location, feature manager, all these things are, as you can see, there are solid body and surface body available. When you can automatic and click OK, now it is gone. Again, the feature manager, when surface body you want it to be show all the time, you can click on it, it will appear over here, surface bodies. In the same manner, you can choose the options of your choice, what you want to do with that. Okay, so in the spin increment option, you can select the increment option by which you can change the value. Let me show you what it means. When you draw the sketch and enter the value 15 and extrude, so it is right now it is 117. Now I'm decreasing it. It is decreasing by 1 millimeter at a time. Okay, and when I enter the value equals to 10 millimeter and click OK, and I'm trying to 106 and reducing its size by the value of 10 millimeter, like that. So choose the value according to your need. So I prefer 1 millimeter at a time. So this is it. And in the same way you can change the or enter the incremental angle value. Okay, so this is it. In the backup and recovery option is most important, that sometimes you have accidentally closed or power cut or whatever the problem occurs. So you can set the time that where your recovery backup saves. Okay, so this is by default. You can also change the location of your saved data, backup data, and every 10 minutes it will automatically saves. Okay, this is actually auto recover folder, and this is the auto backup. Okay, so number of copies, you can select the number of copies per document. So like if you are designing a circle or a sphere, it will backup it only one copy of it. If you enter 2, it will select 2 copy of that circle or sphere, whatever it is. So remove the backup older than, so you can enter the value over here that after 7 days the backup will be gone. Okay, so you have only 7 days to get your data back, otherwise you will lose after 7 days. So this is how it works. If you need it, if you have touch sensitive hardware, you can choose from here. There is a whole wizard, you don't have to worry about it. Then in the document properties, there is the drafting standards available. You can choose anything according to your requirement. So I choose ANSI, so I will leave it as it is. On the annotation tab, you can change the font from here, its height, and whatever the font you want, the style and its height. Then click OK. You can change it from here. On the same way, you can change the style on the dimensions, like text, like the same way. I would like to prefer, like, let me just change it. For example, Arial, I select Arial, narrow, and 2.5, I guess. Then click OK. You can also change the arrow height, arrow's thickness, this height, and overall height from here. There is one more option. When you click onto the plus icon, you can individually change the style of the dimension, like chamfers, diameter, hole callout, and all the dimension you can change from over here. Okay, so you don't have to worry about this. Then the second thing is detailing. The most important thing is the shaded cosmetic threads. I will show you that what it looks like in the later on tutorial, but for now I'm just going to check this box. So in the grid and snap, you can change the grids and snapping option, but it is not mandatory. Leave it as it is. You can change the units from here according to your designing standards. Then model display, you can change the color of your model from over here, like what kind of shade you want, hidden lines color you want. I would like to change the color of hidden lines. I like this color, so whenever I show the hidden lines, it will look like this. On the same way, the cavities and other extrude fillers and lots of things on the surface, I would like to change the color of the surfaces from gray to yellow, so it will make it stands out whenever I was working with the solid bodies and surfaces together, so it will be more easier to distinguish between them, that what is the solid body and what is the surface. So whenever they are overlapping onto each other, so it is not mixing with each other because of the color differences. So that is why I choose this. Then all of these are not so important, then click OK. Then one more thing, when I want to change the scene a little bit, I'm gonna select the plain white. As you can see, it is now a little bit brighter. Let me show you again. It is a little bit darker than it is a white, so I prefer this as well. Okay, this is it. So now it is time to save the template. So for this purpose, I'm gonna click on this and save as. Now select the drop down list, select the part template. When you click on it, it will automatically lead you to the desired location, or by the default location of the part templates. So you can enter the name of your choice, which will make it easier for you to find out. Okay, so I would like to make it part modified millimeter. Okay, so I'm using millimeter standard, so I choose this name, then click save. One more thing, I forgot to delete this, so let me just delete this first. Then again go to save as part template, just overwrite it like this, and now you can close it. Now it is time to see whether the result is productive or not. Now you can check it from when you click on it. So as you can see, there is a new template which you just created. So as you can see, this is the location of the saved template is shown over here. When you click on it and click OK, now you are in your part template with all the settings which you just saved, as you can see over here. And model displays, hidden lines, and somewhere is the surfaces. I don't have to change it every time. Now I can simply just select it and I can start sketching just like that. I don't have to worry about anything. That if it is, you can actually change the settings on the later on stages as per your requirement, because you always find out on the later on stages that something is not perfect at particular situation, so you can change the template according to your particular situation. So this is it, how you this is what I really think is the best, not the best actually, but the easiest way to modify your part template inside of Solidworks. So I hope you find this tutorial very helpful, and hope you enjoyed it. So if you like my tutorial, then please subscribe to my channel, share with your friend, and hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon also. Okay, so you are watching Cadcam Station, signing out for now.